Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, after the last video, I was on the Pathfinder, well, Kingmaker, but whatever, the Pathfinder game subreddit. And there was a post there complaining about how Sela wasn't working as a tank too well for them. And what were they supposed to do to make Sela work better as a tank? And there were a handful of suggestions, including just replace Sela with Regal. But most of the suggestions said you really need the horse. The horse is what makes her work as a tank. Now, I'm sure that you could build Sela in a billion different ways. She's very, she's like the first, one of the first characters you get, so that means she starts only with one level in Paladin, and you always have to have the one level in Paladin. But after that, you can do pretty much anything you want with her classes. And so I saw some pretty wild builds that go into like Bard and, Monk and blah, 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 blah. And, really, honestly, what I was doing with Sela, for the most part, was just fine, and it would have been just fine. But if you recall, at level 5, I had the choice between taking the Divine Weapon Bond, which was just a once per day buff that gave a +1 to my attack rolls. It got better as you level up, of course, but that was pretty much it. And then you could change it to instead of doing +1, it would do 1d6 fire damage or stuff like that. And I don't even remember what I said about it at the time, but I was like, an animal companion, I don't know how good that could be. Yeah, I was deadly fucking wrong about that, let me tell you. So I retrained her, mostly just the same as she was. There's not really much difference in feats that I took or anything like that. I did grab combat reflexes because this was recommended to make a bunch of more opportunity attacks. And well, I mean, I don't know how many we're ever going to get out of that with the dex bonus, but it also lets you make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. Outflank we grabbed, of course. Power attack we still grabbed. These are still recommended stuff. But yeah, the main difference was that I grabbed the horse at level 5 instead of Divine Weapon Bond. And yeah, it's really, I mean, honestly, pretty unprecedented level of customization for a CRPG. You'd think that, okay, you're playing a game and you get an animal companion, and you'd think, okay, well, it's just an NPC thing that just is there, and it does its attacks, and if it dies, you just revive it or something. I mean, that's what I'd probably expect from an animal companion. But no, you level up the horse as if it was a character that was just a horse. So it gets feats, it gets stat bonuses, it gets equipment. It's really just, it's a character, but it's a horse. So in traditional fashion, I of course have named it Mert. And I followed a bit of a video guide on how to level this up as a tanky boy. So when you first get the animal, you have to pick sort of a class. There were a few of them. There was bully and bulwark and aggressor and stuff like that. And, but bulwark is of course the tanky one. And, the guide's oh, you'll definitely want to put on, a headband of intelligence, because you need at least intelligence of 3 for, for some feats, and it even says that right here. Animal companions require intelligence score 3 to gain access to many new feats. So you just slap on this headband that I bought, +2 int, -2 charisma, -3 persuasion. It's okay if my horse is not too charismatic. And so that gave him, we started with, we grabbed dodge, +1 dodge bonus to your AC. And then at level 3, we got improved unarmed strike. I believe this required intelligence of 3, I think. Which is, again, really just funny stuff, man. And then at level 5, we got crane style. So we're teaching our horse martial arts now. -2 penalty on attack rolls for fighting defensively, and you gain an additional +1 dodge bonus to AC. Then at level 7, we got crane wing. While fighting defensively with at least one hand free, gain a +4 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks. And then eventually you get crane riposte, -1 penalty on attack rolls for fighting defensively. And eventually, thanks to Bulwark, we're going to get armor proficiency and medium barding, which is good. So the horse has an AC of 26. It's not quite up to Sila's level of 28 yet, but we'll get there. And, I mean, he's not, like, insane. It's just a +9 attack when he attacks. He does 8 to 13 damage on a hit. Yeah. But that's not horrible, you know? That's not really that bad. If we look at Camellia's numbers, she gets +13 and does 8 to 13 damage. And has a 24 AC. So this thing's almost another Camellia. But the main thing is that Sila, of course, can mount the horse. And that's what turns her into fucking insane stuff. Because then she can basically do a full attack every turn. And this thing moves far. Its speed is 60. And part of that is due to this armor that increases its base speed by 10. But still, so Sila can essentially move 60 feet, then do a full attack, and the horse gets to attack. It's so vastly better than Divine Weapon Bond, it almost feels like a trap. Like, Divine Weapon Bond feels like a trap. Like, that was a noob trap that I stumbled into because I didn't understand how good a horse could be. Now, of course, I mean, I was following a video guide for the horse. Had I just been playing it on my own and building on my own, I would not have crane style. You know, I would not have put a headband of intelligence on it or anything like that. I wouldn't have figured that shit out on my own. But even still, mount is good. And apparently, a lot of people recommend getting Regal a mount as well. And for the build I think we're doing with Camellia, she's going to get a mount. I think a leopard or something. So, yeah, mounts are good. And now Sila's the fastest character in our group, which is cool. All right, let's continue on then. Let's go to the inconspicuous camp. And the first thing I'm going to do is we need to cast a scroll of restoration.
No reason to pause.
On Regal.
Access. Yes.
Yeah, I went through, of course, and I cleared out that whole cave.
We will win this.
And yeah, that one white at the end, that one undead, man, oh man, he hit so fucking hard, and he did level drain with every hit. It was nuts. And I had to fight him twice because there was a wand in the chest that that kept reviving them. And I had an option to do a couple things with it, but the good option that it displayed was to break it. And I was like, fuck it, I don't want to fight this thing again. So I just broke it. So, yeah. Bring Crinnock. The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual, too. Okay. Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind as a guest, rather than a dish, that is. I didn't exactly invite you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander. But sit down, help yourself. I'd better kill you, just in case. I love just reading those options all the time. Who are you? My name is Crinnock, at your service. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend, too, if you are tolerant toward kobolds. Crinnock utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. Are you sure you're a kobold? Okay. You are not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I'm not going to rob or kill you. I'm lucky. If representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, refine their manners, possess a passing knowledge of classical theater, and douse themselves in fine perfume. Whereas in my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word. Was it you who left me that note? Of course, who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. What are you cooking? It's a hare, or maybe it's a tiger, depending on your point of view, I suppose. Don't try to be cute, kobold, it doesn't suit you. You ninny, I'm as charming as they come. What do you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause. How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Thank you, we would appreciate any help. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. The energies of the world moon mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies... Sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend, an ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they're actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? Are you talking about someone specific? No, I'm not talking about anyone specific, and I'm not implicating anyone. Every traitor must be executed? That seems a little harsh. The good option seems a little too naive, though. I think maybe I'll do the chaotics thing. I try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about their real masters, then do whatever that is. What if you have to threaten them with the death of their family? Or what if you have to grant mercy to someone truly despicable? You don't have to answer. I can tell by your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And that is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put a noose around their neck. First, to learn everything they have to tell you. As for principles and morality, you better stuff them in your deepest pocket, and don't bandy them about without good reason. I liked your answer. You obviously think with your head and don't just parrot the instructions of others. Dude, look at that, man. I'm impressing the kobold. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Deskarites from Baphomeites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Well, that is valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. Plenty of slaves in their tribe. Oh, they signed a pact with a devil, with devils, Okay. Then one leader didn't want to sign the pact with the devils, and all kind of calamities fell the tribe. Attacked by neighbors, epidemics broke out, slaves rebelled, clutches of eggs were ravaged, altars desecrated. Oh my god. It's just a traveling bard. Alright. Well, we learned about some loot caches, although will I actually remember what he said? Unlikely. Alright. Onward and upward.
We do it my way.
Oh, Heaven's Edge. Here we go. We're gonna find out all about Darren's childhood.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
I love that Regal has to sit through this. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iomade who was his guardian and tutor, yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. He told me to try to find out if anything odd had happened to Darren over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him, and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole Mendev knows the story about the 3 drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roofs of Canabras after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not at all surprising. There was the matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterward, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats, but there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Their heads were cut off. You mean the bandits who attacked Aaron? Yes, perhaps I wouldn't have even noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic accident. I remember that we also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Darren joined the party. This is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It's crucial we find out what exactly happened at that tragic feast. What do we need to do? I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is distract the master of the house. How do I distract him? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow. Or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. Alright. Come back to me when the Count leaves. Alright, a distraction, huh?
Follow if you dare.
Well, there's, Lan. He might be distracting. No. Sela, no. Camellia, probably not. I can certainly poke around a little bit. This party is stupid. Okay.
Do what I must.
Well, loot the place blind, right? Braces of armor +4. Ooh, and a bunch of money and ooh. I have braces of armor +4 on Taco Bee. So probably Lan. Lan tends to get hit. Yeah, Lan. Oh, when did I get these? Oh, I thought they were braces of armor +4. What happened to that? Those are not braces of armor +4. Am I losing my mind? Or did Taco Bee just equip those and I didn't notice? No, I got that from the merchant. Okay, I think I was misled then. Oh, maybe I was looking at what I had equipped. That could be. Okay, so these allow you to cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity and grant a +2 bonus on concentration checks. Now, again, like, Darren already can cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunities, so it's kind of pointless. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably just sell it. I mean, I'm not wrong about that, right? Safe curing. Whenever you cast a spell that cures the target of hit point damage, you do not provoke attacks of opportunity for spellcasting. It's pretty clear. I think we're just gonna be selling these. Okay.
I'm gone.
Old Iron Masterwork Orc Double Axe. Why do you have that? Why do you have that, man? Alright.
We do it my way.
Okay, nothing to do in the house. Oh, this estate could be remade into a considerable or formidable defensive outpost.
Follow if you dare.
Brickwork looks strangely uneven, but I failed. I needed an 11 or higher. I rolled a 3. No. Okay. Then I guess we just try talking to Darren. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become the companion of a heroine chosen by Iomade? Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. I'm afraid that is not always the case. Sometimes it is dictated by alien but wholly deliberate forces. So why did you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? What's this ghoulish farce all about? What an odd feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun in a spectacular meadow in full bloom, and then you barge in to pour a bucket of ice-cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to their celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I'd rather match your courteous manners and put it bluntly. I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. Well, got the job done, right? Seems kind of unlike him to respond that way, but sure. All right. Okay. "10 years ago, the young Darren had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guests of the estate and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. Sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you." Demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making him freeze in horror and disappear. First appearance of the disease and the Lilitu, one of the many sisters of the accursed Manago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Surely the cleric could have done something. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need be. Okay, we gotta lure Darren out of the room.
I do what I must.
Well, yeah, we could do one of these, you know, what's that called? Well, whatever. I think you should return to your guests now. It isn't seemly for the host to leave them unattended for too long. How I love that patronizing tone of yours. I can't even remember the last time anyone attempted to chastise me for my impropriety. Perhaps you're right. I shall return to the Great Hall immediately to avoid having to listen to any other invaluable comments on my behavior. We're really pissing them off today. Alright, this vision might be rather difficult to watch. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? Don't come any closer. This disease... Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They know that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demons know who else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrin. Protect the people. I don't care about any innocence. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. I can't. I must. Don't lose hope. Now I haven't answered one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canabras in search of help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Was there really no other choice? Who can say now? They could have sent one of the paladins to bring help from Canabras, assuming that the Knight of God was immune to the disease. Perhaps Nestrin thought he might need them to maintain order. Or maybe he understood that the demons would not allow anyone to leave anyway. Or maybe the plague was so strong that it could mow down even the most righteous warriors. We will never know if any of these hypotheses are true. I've never been in the revered Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Alright, how can we piss off Darren again? I feel like my companions are useless for distracting him, but I guess... How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? Yeah, I'm having time of my life. At least someone here is having fun. Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border with the World Moon would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. You know what I think? I think it's time for a drinking contest. Ah, yes, the tried and trusted method for salvaging a dull party. Who's his competition? Regal. Lan will be my champion in this contest. I'm ready. Let's see how this puffed up brat holds his own against a kid from the caves with a cast iron stomach. Tell me, oh kid from the cave, should I tuck you into bed on your right side or your left? I wish to be fully prepared for when you inevitably collapse under the table. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. Your surface swill just doesn't sit well with us mongrels. Only I had a single flask of cave mushroom liquor. Lan is our champion. Victory to Lan. All right. Well, either way, job done. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... Get away from him, demon. Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I will try again to read it. Could it be dangerous? It's unlikely. Past is in the past. No one can travel through time except for some uniquely powerful entities like Aeons, or perhaps the eldest of the first world. Wow. Okay. Bay Lords. Please continue. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret. Keep the secret. Otherwise, death. 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 The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Darren, wait, the thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn! Oh, shit. Theodore opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrows cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. You all right? The strain, the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It's nothing, really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. Do you understand now what happened 10 years ago? Yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I'll try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young Count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, it is still here. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession. But it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Does Darren know anything about all this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Heaven's Edge. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and it's still here, right? All this time it has been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act, or its interests lie in some other sphere. Did the Other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame. Not everyone, just Nestor and his paladins and the few remaining guests. Could the Other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads among their belongings back in Canabras? It seems very likely. I'm almost certain you're right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arendelle anyway. Huh. I do apologize. That was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canabras slaughter. Or perhaps they provoked the Other in some other way. We have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you so sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the Other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth, anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people on Galarian. You, me, and Count Darren. And that means... Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the Other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of its powers, but we do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Tenerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we're dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. So you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that may explode at any moment? Fine, I'll keep it a secret. Good. I recommend you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. Alright, so, yeah, Darren is a living gateway for some sort of cosmic entity of immense power that will kill anyone who knows about it. Awesome. All right, are we done here, or are you just gonna leave? I think we're just leaving. I think this quest is complete. Yeah. All right. Yes, Regal, it's finally over.
We do it my way.
All right, well, that was a lot of dialogue for sure. interesting stuff. I feel like we're pretty close to being fatigued. Now run the tactical combats automatically. I think that just presses the automatic button at the start of everything. I don't think you can just automatically say like auto resolve or something like Total War. Yeah, I went down a path that was a little unclear, and I went into, I want to say, this battle, this level 4 fortress one. I got kind of demolished. I do have this level 4 army, but it might be best to wait. Oh, shit.
Endure this!
Yeah, do the usual buffs. You get on your damn horse. Good. Just wait. Just wait.
Make every strike count!
Nope. Oh, there's a succubus. A succubus. But Sela is afflicted with confused, okay. Yeah, okay. Why did Lan lose all his shit? Oh, he became dominated. Okay. Well, that's nice. God, Succubus is immune to a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Not immune to that.
Kneel before me!
And we need some alignment here. Magic weapon won't do it.
Go for their heart!
Get some flankage.
Did you see that?
Yeah, this is a problem.
Who's to surrender?
That's a problem. Let's do protection from evil.
There's a flaw.
Yeah, that's a problem. All right, here we go. So we got... Yeah. There you go. Probably the best thing I could do for Lan is grease him. Although his reflex save, I think, is pretty good. Yeah. Unfortunately, his reflex save is pretty good.
I'll cut you wide open!
Damn it.
Magritium Turino.
Yeah, just fuck. Who did I heal? I healed the horse?
This pain is...
Am I gonna lose this battle?
Into the fray!
There you go. That's why you have the horse. It's really fucking good.
The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No glory.
God damn it, Grease. What a dumb decision that was. Oh, and now land goes down, because of course. And now Regal's gonna get opt, and it doesn't do anything good for me, and god damn it.
Sacrifice. Am I at limit? So this is how it feels.
Fuck. Fuck.
Light. Take you.
You won't survive me.
Oh, I should be doing my AoE, actually. This fucking Grease. Alright, I'm gonna just remove this.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Okay, the horse is up. It's good. Gosh. Alright, I'm gonna try Grease again. He's got a good reflex save.
Endure this!
Ow. Ow. Mount up. It's pretty weak.
Make every strike count.
Come on. Fuck.
This was unexpected.
Great.
Into the fray.
Now if I put up another Grease, does that do another save? Damn. That was pretty close. That would have been awesome. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna take the time to bless my weapon.
Inimosi tradisi.
This was unexpected.
Okay, here we go.
The light. Take you.
Are you shitting me? Oh my god, this thing is rough. fuck? I don't know. I don't know if any of my spells are that incredible against this thing. I guess I'll heal the horse.
Magricio, Turi.
And pay the price for it. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's bad, man. I don't think we have enough damage here. Oh, and he keeps confusing us. I think we lose this. I'm shocked.
Aparane sentes.
Great. Why did you... What the fuck just happened? Oh, he finally fell to Greece? Okay. We give Instrument to Freedom to Sela. Okay, we might win then if it stays down. Sela's forever confused. Magic Missile? 4 damage. No, it made his save.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, that was pretty good. Instrument of Freedom on Derakani. No, I needed a 17. Oh, the op got him. All right, holy shit. That was nuts, and I never want to do that again. Who are we missing? Camellia.
I'll watch your back. At your discretion.
Okay. Christ. That was a random encounter? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna rest out here. Shit, man.
Why do I have to do all the dirty work at the camp? We have plenty of soldiers. Why don't we take a few along as servants?
There you go. Yeah, that was pretty painful. Let's try another random encounter.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Nabasu. Okay, good or cold iron. Acid fire cold. All the use. Saddle up.
Irimosi tradisi.
Ferocious shear. That's not too threatening.
Operane sentes.
Yeah.
This one's mine.
Let's get a little flankage going.
Go for their heart!
Ooh. I noticed that's coming up sometimes with this attack of opportunity. Can't remember what exactly is sparking that. Oh, whenever you crit against a flank creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. Shit, dude. And they actually both have outflank now. So that's awesome. Instrument of Freedom on land. That actually makes his weapon good for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. So, oh shit. I sense a grease spell.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh god, why are you hating on him so much?
No glory without risk.
Darren, I guess, is gonna pray, because that's always good. Maybe move a little bit. Regal is just gonna kill this. Hey, did not quite, but
I'll cut you wide open!
fuck. Grease him.
Yes.
Yep, that'll do it. Shame, you would have just destroyed Camellia, but now look at you.
You won't survive me.
Damn, I killed the shear as well. Fuck.
Into the fray.
God damn it, Grease. What do I expect, I guess?
Ashan Savitur.
Okay, go around.
Retreat is not an option.
The spirits demand your blood!
Oh, Lord.
Endure this.
The light. Take you.
I will see to your demise.
This one went better.
Kneel before me.
There you go. Yeah, that went better.
Never wrong.
Oh, Death's Door. We actually have to go back to a safe place. Yeah. Alright, quit mucking about then. Well, you know, aside from grease and stuff like that, the horse is pretty good, trust me. It's good. Let's recruit more clerics. More foot soldiers. We need more money. Guess we have quite a bit of money. Take some archers as well. Oh, I could have bought Hell Knights instead. They're pretty good. Maybe get rid of the shield bearers. Yeah, let's just get rid of the shield bearers. And then you give me Hell Knights. And And then we recruit more Hell Knights. Oh, I need more money. Oh, God. They're expensive as shit. 35 Hell Knights? God dang. We're up to level 5 now. Or strength 5. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. We could probably handle a lot of this stuff now. Can't complain about that. Let's roll out. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like Heroes of Might and Magic, you know? Where you just have your army of a certain number of units, but all the units have, like, you know, 600
Follow.
number to each of them, so they're just insanely powerful. And that's what you do.
I'm off.
I feel like at this rate, this is going to be like an 80-part Let's Play. Because I'm really not doing a whole lot on the side. Like, I think when I did Baldur's Gate 2, I did a bunch on the side, didn't I? Because, like, the main storyline of that game is pretty clear. Whereas here, I don't know, everything just seems like equal. The only thing, like, if I only showed main story here, I would just be like, okay, well, I did a lot of stuff and I'm level 9, but we're gonna do Dresden now. You know, it's like, you know, that's the main story, is after the battle at Canabras, the next thing would be the battle at Dresden. And it's like, I can't do that, so I don't know what to cut out and what to keep. Oh God, I keep pressing. That was really... That really sucked. I mean, I pressed W, which delayed the archer's turn, so he didn't even get his shot off before he died. Alright, unless the Hell Knights are one-shotting these units, this is really bad. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, pretty good. But we're losing a lot of Hell Knights. Fuck me. Healed for 14 hit points. Oh my God, Scorching Ray, 1300 damage. That seems insanely powerful. I'm gonna lose. How many of those does he get? What the fuck? Holy shit. How can I evaluate any battle based on just their number of, oh, well, you're a 4 and I'm a 5, so clearly I'm gonna win. It's like, I got fucking destroyed here. God, it's so difficult. And now I lost everything. My whole army gone. My commander gone. My, gone. Oh, holy fuck, is that terrible. Jesus. No wonder people put on Crusade auto mode. Wow. I mean, that's honestly, like, all I've read of Wrath of the Righteous, the biggest complaint has been this Crusade mode. And I was like, it seems okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem too bad. It seems kind of like Heroes of Might and Magic. But no, it's like, until you just learn, like, different units and stuff, it seems just impossible to gauge. Hmm. Just reading some stuff. Apparently, a lot of people use a mod called the Combat Relief mod. Just automatically wins all Crusade battles. But this mod's no longer supported because it went against the EULA. So that's good. But someone else has updated it. Yeah, because the auto mode for Crusader mode, that apparently fucks with some things. Some side quests associated with Crusade might become impossible to complete. Whereas this is just, it just auto wins Crusade battles. I don't really want to cheat, but it's like, fuck me. It's, God. I guess. I guess, but I'm not pleased with it. Because that was like a significant chunk of my personal funds. And now I have essentially no army whatsoever. Fuck. Fuck. That's Scorching Ray. My God, that's insane. How do I get that shit? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess you just skip a lot of days. Nothing really happens. I mean, your morale will eventually start to slip if you don't win battles. But other than that, you just wait and eventually get more funds. Although the amount of money you seem to get from the shit seems pretty low. I get 360 bucks a day. It's not really amazing. There you go. Now we can recruit again. So, but yeah, like archers seem great until they just get decimated on turn 1 because the general just casts Scorching Ray and does 1,500 damage and wipes out your whole army. Fuck. Hell Knights are good as well, but... Oh, we're at 3 out of 3. Oh, yeah. Well, we should be able to get her back. Now we're up to a 4 again. What's annoying is it doesn't tell you the timer for banners. Right? So how do I know, like, if I need to keep working? I guess, obviously, it's, like, meant to be... Obviously, there's going to be a mod, I'm certain. But, yeah, okay. We don't have a timer for that. I don't know. I don't know how many days we want to skip here. I guess once they become yellow, that's when you kind of have to start freaking out. Alright, we can recruit again. Grab more of those. More of those. Then we can buy more resources with my precious money. I need to get... Oh, God. Alright, that puts us up to a 5 again. Do we want to try this again? Surely I can take on this the remnants here. So I guess that's a nice thing is if you do some damage to their army. There you go. All right. Took over the ruins of a Sarkorian settlement. Okay, and now there's another 5 army over here. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? I pressed W again. Stop it! It's just such habit. Okay, so we've got some cultist fighters, and then a Minotaur Vanguard. I think this is what we want to beat down. Maybe I wait. Maybe I let them come to me and really abuse my archers here. So, press W. Could move up there with the Hell Knights, but wait. Oh, you have to do something. Okay. We do want to protect our archers, though. Yeah, remember what I just said? Remember when I was talking about protecting the archers? Ooh. Good. Oh, so flanking stuff, it does matter. Oh, okay. That's curious. I think we got this one in the bag. I should retreat with them. Meh, I think we got it. Automate it. There you go. Now that one wasn't too bad. So I'm feeling better. Getting back our Hell Knights, all of our orc people, and most of our archers. Overall, acceptable. Okay, I don't know if I want to do another 4 fight, but maybe I could. I was really hoping that would be an auto resolve. Shit. Protect the archers. There's a nice tree here. This is perfect. Yep, that's what I was worried about. God damn it. Gonna rush up on him. Yep. Ow. Oof. Really painful. Why are they so painful? Oh, that helps. Yeah, that sucks. Great. Love that shit. Alright. In back again, most of the archers. Oh, we replenish. Oh, I thought if they all die off, you don't get to replenish them, but no, we got them, so that wasn't too bad. And we got an herbal ring, +4 morale bonus on saving throws against disease, nausea, and sickness effect. Guess that's acceptable. Bless, +1 bonus to attack for 3 rounds. Shield of Faith, 1 unit. Bonus to AC, or Bane, all enemy units receive -1 penalty to attack. Well, Bless is the way to go. Glass Cannon. Alright. I think we're probably at a good stopping point here. Long enough video. Probably I'm gonna have to send this army back. This is yellow, though. think I have to win this battle to get that back to green. Great. Yeah, gargoyles suck ass, but this needs to die. Yup. Nice. That sucks. It sucks because gargoyles are really hard to kill. And it's really hard to, like, get yourself away from a problem as an archer. Nice. Oh, very nice. That morale. Okay. Gargoyles don't hit very hard, fortunately. So I think we're okay here. Oh, beautiful. I can cast that 12 times? Oh, come on. You shouldn't be able to slip like that. No, okay. Easy. Gain back all our losses. All right, well, after that really crushing defeat, we have recovered. Cost me most of my personal funds, but there you go. All right, that's back in the green, so we're doing all right. We are doing all right. All right, good stuff. Hell of a game. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.